Anyway, welcome to the MXGP of South Africa. We have the press conference of the podium MXGP here. We have Lucas Koenen, who won the GP from Red Bull KTM Factory Racing. Second on the podium, Jeffrey Erlings from Honda HRC Petronas. And third on the podium, Romain Feff from Kawasaki Racing Team. I'm going to start with you, Lucas. First of all, perfect weekend. You seem to have a good flow also today and yesterday. How was it from your seat on this track and on this with these conditions, let's say?
Honestly, on those type of tracks, it's really nice to ride, but you know the start is on the key. If you get the whole shot, you're almost home and safe. You know what I mean? But no, still gotta fight to keep the gaps a little bit. But overall, won the 3 motos, so I'm happy with that. Starts were really good, so no, a positive weekend.
And you had to make sure Jeffrey doesn't pass you in both races. How did you manage? How did you focus on the race when you know that Jeffrey is behind you? You cannot really relax. You still have to keep pushing, I guess, in a sense. What goes through your mind, and how was it for you?
I mean, you know, when Jeffrey's coming, you can hear him coming. So no, honestly, it was good. When I heard him, I was back to reality. I knew he was gonna push, and you know, sometimes when you make a little mistake, you're like, oh, I gotta go back because he's charging from the back. And like yesterday with Romain, he was on my toe from the beginning to the end, and today with Jeffrey, I managed to have a little gap, and then he came back. So no, overall, a decent weekend.
So you're really happy, perfect weekend, and you can move on for the next.
Yeah, I'm pumped, and now we're flying to US, enjoy a weekend off, ride a bit in the sand, and then come back for Fox Hill.
Super. Thank you very much, Lucas, and congrats for the win. Jeffrey, first of all, we're 2-2 today. Do you regret this tip over in the first race when you were catching really because you had the speed?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Lucas said, I think if I would have taken 2 whole shots and he came twice from P5, we would have had the result, but in the opposite way, you know, because I feel like our speeds were more or less kind of the same. So just the starts were better all weekend. Yesterday I did actually quite stupid move. I thought I'd go around the outside, but that really didn't make sense.
I was going to ask you about it.
Yeah, it was maybe the dumbest thing I've ever did. But after that, you know, I came from around 15 to 6, and it was definitely yesterday also with the shadow. It wasn't too bad, the shadow, but still, like, 2 passes, not an easy track. And on Saturday, everyone is still like, yeah, let's go, boys, and everyone's still fit. But, you know, plus the qualifying is less important than the race on Sunday. So today I was like, okay, let's go 30 meters more to the right and try from there. And then I was twice around 5th. But, you know, my main guy next to me, he was always leading from lap 1. And then when you're about on the same speed, it's difficult. But coming back to your question, yeah, I landed and the rear just slid and I kind of high-sided and then it just slid. So that was my luck to not have the high side. And I was like, oh, if Romain was Romain, and then I pick up and I just saw him coming over the jump. I just go, in front of him. And then the second motor, man, I had a gnarly one when I was just past Romain, I think. And then before you have this on-off and the triple on the outside, I scrubbed it so hard I hit my foot back in the ground. Man, I saw Jesus coming, man. Like, the dirt came really quick. Like, I was like really like this. How I saved it, I really have no idea. But I made it. I made it without crashing. So and then I was like, okay, let's try to stay with Lucas, and my luck is finished for the day. It's the bottle is empty. Go home now, and 2-2, good enough. You know, can't always win, but at least I tried.
And just what about the adjustment? We saw the behavior of the bikes at the start. I mean, we are in altitude also. What did you change in terms of bike setup, and if you change anything like in your approach also personally or not?
We just started in first gear. It's not a secret. I think the whole paddock almost started in first gear. So that's the only kind of thing we did, but we have no experience, or at least maybe I have no experience with the Honda on an altitude like this. With KTM, I had quite some, feedback from my years before to go which sprocket, which RPM. Like this was just a guessing what I did all weekend long. So, 2x5 was not too bad, but it's just a shame that the start got so important by now. And if you then look, I mean, this was a beautiful track. Honestly, don't get me wrong. This is one of the most beautiful tracks I've ridden on the calendar this year. But then still, if you look at Red Bud yesterday, you have every turn like 10 lines, you can pass left, right, anywhere. And then in the European tracks, for some reason, they can't make it get to work because this had the American kind of layout, but just it was super, super fast. So I don't know, like that's something they should work on to get more passing. And I know like when you go to track like Arco, there's such a limited space, you cannot make an American kind of track. But on tracks like this, they think they could have made something better. But furthermore, all good.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey, and congrats for the podium as well. Romain 233. Over the weekend, overall, it's like another podium, and you keep fighting at the top. How is your experience about the weekend really and today, and how do you feel on the bike also, because you are getting into the rhythm now?
Yeah, I felt pretty good all weekend long. My speed was there also. Start also, so that was a good point on this kind of track. So just yesterday I had a good ride also. First moto, it took me sometimes to pass Vial, but yeah, I was third. I tried to keep with those guys. They was faster, like at some points on the first moto, and yeah, they had just the line, and I didn't. So I lose sometimes, but yeah, I was, let's say, all three we was like gone from the pack. So I'm getting there. It's not in, like I said last weekend, it's not in 1 week that you're gonna change or you're gonna turn the things upside down. So last week I was there, but they was much faster than us. They was gone, and then this week I could keep with them. Even the second moto I was there, I could hold on Jeffrey for maybe 20 minutes or so. So it's step by step. I'm getting there. So happy overall, but yeah, till I'm not first, then yeah, I have always disappointed. I'm a little bit disappointed, of course, but I'm getting better every weekend, so that's the goal.
And actually, you said it, but since I think race to Germany, you start to get into top 5 regularly. I mean, I think pretty much all the races. But how do you explain it? Like in the second part of the season, did you change anything? Is there anything that makes you compete now more in this second part of the season?
Two things. The speed. The speed on one lap. Let's say I didn't get the speed, so the last few weeks I have been working on the speed just on 1 lap or 2 laps, 3 laps, and then just like this, because I felt like the moto, I could hold on the pace, but just the speed was not there. So my speed get better, and then obviously always the start for sure. If today you start 10, he has no chance that you come back third. So start is always the key. Like they say, it's a pretty good track, open track, but somehow yesterday after the race they asked me, what you think of the track, what we should do and everything, and I say, leave it bumpy because it's quite flat, and we are not so much. We are just 2 categories with 22 riders, so it's not gonna get you need to leave it. Don't put too much water, but leave it. And I came in the morning, and all the things was almost flat, just the bag. So I was like, why they ask me, what they ask us sometimes. So it's a shame because, Jeffrey said, the opportunity when you match the speed was not a lot of opportunities to pass. So I believe with a track more bumpy, then we would have developed more lines in the turn, and like this.
Well, that's okay, but thank you very much, Romain, for that. Is there any questions? Do you have any questions? No? So I think on the podium, if you can just stand up, please, for a photo together. And we will continue with the MX2 press conference.
He left it for you.
Yeah. We're going to start the MX2 press conference. We have with us the winner in South Africa, Guillaume Fares from Triumph Racing Factory Team. We have second on the podium, Simon Langenfelder from Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, and Yanis Rezolif from Monster Energy Yamaha Factory Team. Red plate is with us, Sasha Konen from Red Bull KTM Factory Racing. First of all, I'm going to start with you, Guillaume. Impressive You won the last 4 races, Sunday races, in the championship, and you seem to be on a mission at the moment. Can you tell us about this weekend overall and how is your mentality at the moment?
My mentality is just going race by race. I felt pretty good yesterday when we got here. Like same story like in Portugal. Haven't really touched my bike. Stayed on my base setup, and yeah, just focus on myself. Focus on riding. Starts were okay, and yeah, that made my life much easier. Because yesterday my start was not so good in the qualifying moto, and I had to work really hard in the first laps. Today, yeah, first moto I started third. Made a quick pass in the first lap, and yeah, second moto I started first. So no, I'm happy. I'm happy with the team, with my trainer, with the mechanics. It's a great group that we have going on, and it's nice to come to the race weekend. It doesn't feel like I'm at work. It feels like I'm the kid when I was like 10 or 12 years old going to race with my dad. So no, it's good.
Happy rider, a fast rider, is that right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it plays a big part, and yeah, I can't complain.
And in race 2, you started a bit outside, you came inside. I think you had to quick thinking as well. What go through your mind when you're in this kind of situation, knowing that you had, I think, Simon and Sacha on the left of you and go inside like this?
Yeah, I didn't get off to a great start, I would say. It was decent, and then yeah, they both ran wide, and I took my chance. I mean, it's nice when you're in the position you're leading, your goggles don't get dirty, your bike don't get dirty, and you can just run your pace. But yeah, at the same time, the guy that is just behind following me can see my lines and read my lines. But yeah, I think that's one of my strong points, that I can have a guy on my ass for the whole moto, and I don't even get nervous at all. And yeah, that's how I did in the second moto. Even in the first moto, the guys were on my ass pretty much every lap, and yeah, I just managed it.
And just one last question, what about the hat on the podium?
Yeah, that was a little present from Manu, and for sure Clement didn't like that because he's really serious, but yeah, he cannot complain after going 1-1. So yeah, actually the team didn't really give me an option. They said, yeah, you have to wear it.
That's perfect, honestly. Thank you so much, Guillaume.
Thank you.
Simon, great to see you back on the podium. You seem obviously happy, but we seem to have seen the Simon that we've seen many years, like aggressive as well. How can you reflect on this weekend?
Yeah, for sure. We made, let's say, a few changes, few new people in the team. So yeah, that for sure helped me out a lot to bring that intensity, that fire back that I've been struggling with those past few races, especially in the second moto always. But yeah, this weekend I was there again, so super happy about that quali race win, about 3 really good starts, and yeah, about that weekend. And
you mentioned it. It's been difficult weeks, but now you're also working with a new coach. How much of an impact does he make? Because it's been few days, but already we can see on the first weekend that it's like the fire is back.
Yeah, let's say he is on fire. Huh?
Yeah,
he is
sure.
open.
Yeah.
So no, it changes for sure a bit. I think, yeah, like Guillaume said, you need to come to the races and you need to be best friends with the people around you. You need to work perfectly together. Everybody needs to push hard and yeah, need to want the best for the other one. And yeah, this is just so important. And I think he's a great guy now in the team. And yes.
Or just we're going to the UK the next one. I think it's one of your first GP win. I know it was Matterley, but what do you expect over there?
Yeah, I'm sad they took Matterley away because that was always a weekend I went there and I knew already that this track just suited me perfectly. I saw some pictures and videos from Foxhill, but it looks good. Looks really steep actually in some of those places, but I guess we'll see when we're there.
Well, thank you very much, Simon, and congrats for the podium. Yanis, back-to-back podium. What a way to do it, although you had to fight back Camden, McLellan. how do you feel at the moment with this back-to-back podium? You're getting into this racing at the top of the field as well, and you keep pushing it again.
Yeah, I feel like the intensity this weekend was on point, especially the end of the Moto2, since I knew I had to pass Camden back for the podium. And yeah, like everyone knows, he's one of the strongest guys in the MX2 class. So yeah, I kind of just went with the mentality it's either I pass him or I crash, and it kind of worked out. And yeah, really happy in the end, and also the team looks really happy. And yeah.
And I mean, it seems like you made a big step, like in this last few weeks. What can you tell us about this? But also, what are the expectations now?
In my eyes, everything will stay the same. I just think that I'm kind of getting into this class, and I'm kind of been feeling really calm lately. And even if someone is on my back in the race, I take it easy, fight back how I can, and I think that's really a big step towards in the right direction for me. And if I can go on like this, it will be a good season.
We hope for you, and thank you very much, Anis, for that, and congrats for the podium.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going with the red plate with Sasha. It was a weekend, let's say, on your standard, maybe off, but you still red plate, and you still managed to show some good space. You crashed, I think, but anyway, how do you feel about this weekend overall?
Yeah, it was not the easiest one, let's say. Yesterday was not a really good moto. Didn't have a really good start. Was way back, and then made my way back to 7. Was not a really good moto, but then on Sunday we made some changes, and was already a better Moto 1. I was in the back of Guillaume, all moto, let's say, and yeah, I had a good speed. I found I was faster, but I couldn't really make the pass. It was kind of difficult to go even more fast, but yeah, I just finished second. Was quite good, and second moto, yeah. I don't have a lot to say, let's say.
And it's not doom and gloom, like you are red plate. We are, I think, 12 round in. That's where you want to be at that period, and you want to keep doing like this. But I guess that's a positive that you have now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm feeling good for the moment. I'm feeling ready to fight. Let's say I'm there every weekend, so that's the most important. And yeah, let's keep having fun every weekend.
All right, thank you very much, Sasha. If there's any questions, I will congrats all the four of you, and if you can stand up for us for a group photo, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time in